Let it do what it do. Let it do what it do, what it do.
I'm definitely face of boxing. Absolutely.
They up the level, I'm gonna up the level with them every time.
I mean what I say, lines only talk.
Oh! Charlo just dropped moving with that sweeping right and goes down face first. It's over.
All right. KQ is back with another one. KQ is live on his day off because I won't be here for a couple of days. So I figure I go live and I bring you the latest and the greatest in the sport of boxing. All right. What's going on? I'm Slick Rick. I hope everybody read my notifications. All right. I don't know if they did or didn't, but it doesn't matter because KQ go do like I did when I first started. All right. I had nobody in here, man. Right. And I kept talking. You know what? I kept talking for like 2 hours. Only one person came in, and that was Fanon. But you know me, baby. I'm gonna keep on going, man. How you feel, Slick Rick, man? You good? All right. Yes, sir. You know, and so I feel like I want to, go ahead on and give y'all a little bit more. I figured, on my day off, I'm going to go ahead and go live, because I'm going to be missing the rest of the days. All right, what's up, Brandon Rayford is up in here. All right, all is blessed, OG. Oh, yeah, all right. What's up, Terrell Jackson is up in here. All right, yes, sir. So notifications are just now going out. I see. Because a lot of people, they starting to come in now. But that's okay. I appreciate y'all coming in. And like I say, I know y'all used to me being off. Lucky McKinnell, baby, you look good with that blue suit on, baby. Look good with that blue suit on. All right. Yes, sir, man. But anyway, like I said, I used to be off on Tuesdays. I know y'all used to that. But since I'm gonna be off for a couple of days, Thursday and Friday and Saturday, but I'll be back in time to call the fights. All right, so don't worry, got that covered. But I gotta bring y'all something, man. I gotta talk about it. I gotta bring y'all something, man. I gotta let y'all know what's going on in the sport of boxing. That's what I do. I don't clickbait. I'm gonna tell you the real deal. The real deal, Holyfield, right? What's going on, Josh Sanders? All right, what's going on with you, brother? All right, good to see you, man. And I see that Fanon, he didn't come on today. Oh, wow. I'm like, man, okay. All right, maybe he take Tuesdays off too. I don't know. All right, let's get on into it. I told you, when I first started, all right, before y'all came in, I was telling Slick Rick, when I first started, man, I had nobody in here. And guess what? I talked for 2 hours straight. Then one person came in, and his name was Fanon International Boxing, baby. What's going on? Oh, in the house, baby. Yes, sir. What's going on? All right, salute to you, brother. Bless all to you. All right, yes, sir. My man, Big Block, baby. What's going on, Big Block? All right, man, we're going to talk about it. All right, let's get on into this show. First of all, let me just holler at everybody that's in here so far. All right? Let me see. Of course, Slick Rick, also known as Seattle Rick 206. We're talking about Brandon Rayford. All right, what's going on with you? All right, yes, sir. Terrell Jackson, TJ is in the building. We got Lucky McKinnell. All right, yes, sir. Welcome to the wrench game, baby. Welcome to the wrench game. All right, yes, sir. And you know how to use the wrench, okay? Give a person a chance to give their opinion. If you don't like their opinion, don't block. All right, let them speak their piece, because everybody ain't going to agree with you. All right? Now, if they getting disrespectful to the women, okay. Disrespectful to me, and talking that shit, okay, boom. So, you know how it go. All right? All right, this is probably ain't your first rodeo, But anyway, we got my man Josh. What's going on, Josh? All right, and my man Openlet. All right, yes, sir. And Big Block is up in here. All right, and we got my man Jaquin. What's going on? Arizona in the building. We got King Pepper Pep up in here, baby. Yes, sir. All right, salute OG Bud. Team Top Rank. Yeah. Okay. Yes, sir. The women get more ignorant and then the men allegedly. Yes, they do. Oh, yes, they do. Boxing Guru, I see you, baby. What's going on? All right, yes, sir. All right, now, I am KQKC Boxing Network, and of course, yes, you saying this right. This is Tuesday on my day off because I won't be here Friday and Thursday and Friday and Saturday. All right, but I will be here Saturday night. All right, I'll be driving back Saturday afternoon, so I'll make it back here in time to call the fights. All right, and we're talking about Kid Austin, baby. Yes, sir. All right, yes, sir. Schofield Jr. All right, gonna be fighting Tevin Farmer. All right, that's one of the fights. So get ready for a good fight call. Now, let's get into it. Make sure you hit the like button or the super chat or the cash app. All right, now, Shakur Stevenson, good fighter. I ain't got nothing to say bad about him or nothing like that. Well, at least not today, I don't. But he knows what's going on. As I was saying about that thumbnail, he knows what's happening. See, George Kambosos, they told Shakur Stevenson that, okay, they're going to give y'all a chance to fight without running. Otherwise, no Tom and Jerry, but we ain't going to shrink the ring. But it was a big ruse. It was a big lie. George Kambosos Sr., he's representing a fighter that's fighting on that card. And he gave it away. Shakur Stevenson overheard it and pretty much asked him about it. So, Shakur, they finna set you up. I'm not being funny. They finna set him up. Because Turki said, by his own mouth, by his own admission, in an interview with Rain Magazine, that he gonna put Zepeda and Andy Cruz. He's trying to make that fight happen. Well, is Zepeda coming off a loss? Do you think he's still gonna make that happen? Maybe. Or he don't want Shakur Stevenson no more. He don't like that type of fighting no more. So Shakur Stevenson and Eddie don't give a shit because Eddie getting paid without doing any work. Eddie getting paid. He's saving Matchroom. He's saving his own. He looking good, baby. Yeah. Wow. Man. And this is Shakur Stevenson now. The one that everybody say is, he's bad. Yeah, he's a great defensive fighter. And now, of course, you see. Turkey don't care about that. Now y'all starting to see the real goddamn Turkey. Y'all seeing a man that's changing slowly, but surely. He's changing the sport of boxing right in front of our eyes. He already snatched the media, Rain Magazine. He already snatched and put a narrative out there. You really think that Canelo and Terence Crawford is the fight of the century? Hell no. Oh, hell to the no. Hell to the no. No, it's not. Now, of course, Turkey is trying to eliminate a lot of people around him. And Terence, yeah, that's another one. Terence and Canelo. Now, remember yesterday, Baba D, I believe she was saying, well, KQ, I thought he was on Canelo's side. But he's saying that he's on Bud's side. That's what Canelo said. Right? Turkey is a casual fan with money. Yes, you're right. You hit it right on the head, Jaquin. That's what he is. He's a big fan. And he's a casual fan. He don't know how to put a boxing together. Dana White don't either. The closest Dana White got to boxing was Floyd Mayweather. He carried his bags. He carried his bags. Look it up. That's how he got involved in UFC. So anyway, so now Canelo, we thought Turkey was ruled for Terrence. But it's called the old switcheroo. He gonna make like he's for Terrence, but he's really for Canelo. And Canelo is in on it too. Yeah, I know Turkey is your man. I know Turkey wants you to win. No, bullshit. Y'all ain't fooling nobody. We ain't stupid. Terrence, you finna get lost on your way out the door. All this shit you see coming. It's right there in front of y'all. It's right there in front of y'all. And you know what? Turkey's saying it out loud. He ain't hiding no more. He not playing an innocent role no more. He got somewhat control now of what he want to get control of. So he don't give a shit now. He don't care now. So now he's saying in interviews. He ain't hiding it. No. So this ring, when Zepeda fights, is going to be an 18 by 18. So Shakur know about it. Yeah. And he said that, okay, well, I'm going to have to try to make some adjustments. Well, let's see. Because right now, if it's a close fight, you're getting robbed. If it's a close fight, you're getting robbed. If you don't get no knockout, you're getting robbed. You see? So you're only going to do so much in that ring. Nobody can tell you how to fight. Now, they can tell you what they want if you're going to be on their side. But Turkey is not a promoter. Turkey financing everything. Or at least the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia is. Now, you got all these fighters now. Now, everybody's scared to sign with Turkey. Because they figure some bullshit going to come along with it. You know, so they figured if they stay in Turkey good graces, maybe they can make some money. Same way with this knockout ratio shit. You get extra money if you knock them out. What's up, Dollar Butte? What's going on? So if you knock them out, you get an X amount of dollars, which ain't going to work. Now, me and Knockout, we're on the same page. Because I don't want to say what he's saying, but we all basically saying the same thing. It's not going to work. Because you get paid $3 million, then an extra $500,000. You don't give a shit about that if you get the knockout. They're going to tax it anyway when you bring it back over here. So, I'm going to tell you, when you go looking for the knockout, this is an old saying in boxing. When you go looking for the knockout, you get knocked out. They used to say it a long time ago, about 20 years ago. And I'm like, I didn't understand it at first. Then I said, oh, yeah, they're looking for it. They're going to, oh, man, I'm going to knock them out, this and that. And they end up running into something. Yeah, they end up running into something. Because, see, the UFC is cool because they ain't making no money. So you can have submission of the week, submission of the day, submission of the night. Yeah, you can do all that. But ain't nobody going to rush in there on somebody. Let's say Deontay Wilder was still that one-armed bandit, baby, to knock you out. Ain't nobody going to rush in there on Deontay Wilder and get knocked on the ass when they try to get the knockout themselves. No, don't let turkeys throw y'all off like that. So this is what's going to happen. Not, as I can see in the future. Guys will be like, man, I ain't finna jeopardize no way I fight to get knocked out and get a loss on my record for a few dollars. Hell no. I'm going over here, baby. Top Rank still open for business. PBC still open for business. Hell to the no. I mean, hell to the no. See, Turkey think he's slick. He think, oh, I have a ride. Okay, I'm leaving everything in good hands. Dana White ain't good hands. Dana White don't give a shit. Dana White just want the money. We ain't gonna go into the fight and when it's gonna happen. And during the day, we ain't gonna get into that. We already know that's bullshit. You know, we gotta be honest. All right. A turkey is not say the boxing. He's a the boxing. He's not doing that. He's shit. He turned the boxing into shit. I smell shit when he come around. I see shit when he put fights together. It's nothing but shit. I don't like shit on my shoes. And that's all I see. That's all I see. That's all I smell. And now, you come out with all these antics. Boxing is not the Emmy Awards. Boxing is not the Grammys. You don't get awards for winning. You get a belt, maybe, or you get the chance to win a belt, maybe. Or you might get into a eliminator, maybe. But you don't need the red carpet. You don't need all this and that. You don't need to sit down and have fucking dinner. You don't need to have dinner. So Bud Crawford, I feel bad for him. But he ain't dumb either. He knows that writing is on the wall, that Turkey want his ass to lose. Because, see, he gave it away again. This man is crazy. This is why I told y'all, he don't give a shit no more. He said he wants Canelo and Shakur next. He's working on that now. Well, why are you working on that now? And Canelo and Terrence Crawford beat him, he won't be undisputed no more. Or the fix is in. Hello? Or the fix is in. I'm just saying. Huh? Walking down the street in my 6'4", kicking the bitches and slapping the hoes. That's easy to eat, baby. Yeah. Huh? Yeah. That's what Turkey's doing. That's what Turkey's doing to these fighters. So Chance, he feeling good. He talking smack. Canelo, he talking smack too. He said, your resume is shit. Now, these ain't my words. These are Canelo words. He said, your resume ain't shit. You ain't fought no champions. You 41-0 and full of shit. That's all. I fought champions. I've been fighting since I was 15. I mean, he really went in on them. They were going back and forth. Huh? That's right, Josh. Cruising down the street in my 6'4". Yes, sir. But anyway, let's keep going. What's up, D-Ray? Live on the drive, baby. What's happening? What's good? What's up, Mike? How you feel, brother? Yes, sir. All right, man. But of course, Canelo was trying to pretty much expose Terrence. He pretty much was trying to, say that, his resume was manufactured. Yeah, that's what he's saying. That your resume is manufactured. But Canelo, you tell Turkey and you tell Terrence that you ain't fought nothing but small guys? You didn't tell them that, did you? Like Shane Mosley, Floyd Mayweather, what's his name from PBC, Kevin Plant. I mean, you ain't fought no big guys like David Benavidez. Your ass was running from them. You're still running. So now, Turkey trying to check this out, Sherrod and Canelo and Zepeda and Andy Cruz. Yep. So, what happened to their fights? Oh, that's right. The fix is in. So that little shit they were going through, because I was wondering, I was wondering, because I said, well, Turkey is on Canelo's side. Then when I found out Canelo, when he said that in the press conference, I'm like, what the hell on photo? What? I said, oh, okay. Well, it's called reverse fucking psychology, right? That's what it's called. But it don't work. It don't work with older people because we know the fix is in. And I know what? Terrence and Crawford ain't stupid either. He didn't become undisputed twice for nothing. See, sometimes you get put in situations that you want so bad because Terrence Crawford know what it is, but he want that money so bad. See, Rooster's coming home to roost now. What you mean by that, KQ? Well, let me tell you what I mean. The same way Earl Spence, you get Earl Spence. Well, Turkey's doing your ass, and Crawford, and Canelo's doing you too. Remember, Earl Spence wanted undisputed so bad. He gave up his whole A side for Terrence. Terrence had one belt, fought nobody. They put no butts in the seats, could not sell, and boom, he's undisputed. There you go. Now, the shoe is on the other foot now. That's right, Josh. That's right. Now, the shoe is on the other foot. Now, he gonna get paid now. But not like what y'all think he's gonna get paid. So, now, is he gonna get a knockout? Of course not. Canelo has a grand chin. Canelo chin is made out of brick. I don't care how much goddamn oodle noodles you eat. I don't care how big you get. One thing about it, that chin ain't gonna never change. Canelo been at that weight class for years. All right? You just now moving up. Like the Jeffersons, goddammit. You moving on up? Oh. Wow. So now you see. It's all set up. Now, big brother and little brother about to get set up. That's Terrence Crawford. And that's Shakur Stevenson. Ain't that right, Manager Marty? What's going on, Manager Marty? Man, my guy is in the building, man. What's going on, Manager Marty? Man, I know, Manager Marty. I know you covered this, maybe. I don't know, but you may have. But Shakur Stevenson might be getting set up. All right? Because Turkey himself, who's not ashamed no more, he sent it out in public, Manager Marty. He said it in public. I want Zapata and I want Andy Cruz next. Well, what about Shakur? The fix is in, baby. If it's a close, you lost. If it's a draw, okay. And then Terrence Crawford and Canelo. Well, he said he's neutral. Well, he said he want Canelo and Sherrod next. Well, what about Terrence? Okay, the fix it in, baby. Huh? You feel me, manager? You feel me, Manager Marty? It's a setup, baby. That's all it is. But once again, you know, boxer Manager Marty, you know that boxing is not an Emmy award. It's not a Grammy award. Boxing is old school. Boxing is a combat sport. You don't sit down and have dinner. Now, I get it. You want to do things traditionally in your country. All right. But you're in our country. You're in our country. You got to learn our ways. When are you going to learn our ways? And our ways is we always have fight parties. All right. Everybody bring $3 and everybody, bring their own bottle. And, have our fight. We like fights at night. All right. Only fight we see during the day is over in the UK. All right. But now, Dana White, who don't know shit about boxing, like I said, what Brian Cuffs that? What Brian? Get somebody in there that got some experience. It could put Ronnie Shields in charge. Somebody. Let's see what Manager Marty says. He said, I believe that Turkey will never allow a black man or a black woman boxer to be the A side in Saudi Arabia. Okay, just his personal opinion. All right, and duly noted, and I believe that too. I believe that too. See, nobody talking about that. Nobody's talking about that. All right, that's why Sherrod, he's trying to make a fight with Canelo. And manager Marty right. I don't see no color in that scheme. Uh-uh. No. And don't hey, we ain't gonna mention Andy Cruz and the paper. Hey, Andy Cruz, good luck. Good luck. So that's how I see it. You know, so Chan, don't worry, you will get paid. I think. Because a lot of other fighters didn't get paid like they wanted to, or like they should have, or hotel rooms and shit like that. You know, what's up, Charles Thomas? What's going on? Welcome to KQKC. All right. If y'all haven't hit the like button, make sure you hit the like button in the cash app and super chat. I appreciate it. All right. Welcome, everybody. Now, so basically, Shakur Stevenson knew about it. Okay. And George Kambosos Sr., he's a manager, just like Manager Martin. And so he managed a fighter that's fighting on that same card. Shakur Stevenson knew nothing about it until he was ear hustling. Right? He didn't mean to ear hustle, but George Kambosos, he that bulldog type guy, So George Kambosos Sr., I'm sorry, he that bull type, type, So he talking about it, and he talking about the ring itself. So, but Turkey told Shakur that, okay, do your best. We're gonna keep the range size, a different size, a 20 by 20. But now it's 18 by 18. At least by George Kambosos Sr. That's what he said. I quote and unquote. You feel me? What's up, Lucky McKenna? What's going on, baby? In that $2 holler. Hey, what blue suit are you talking about, KQ? Oh, I gave you a wrench, man. The wrench. I gave you a wrench this morning. Yeah. You didn't know you had a wrench? That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. You've been here for a while. You've been supporting the channel. Yeah. All right, now you don't want it. I take it back. You don't want it. Shit. Yeah, you don't want it. I take it back. Cause you see how these trolls was in here yesterday? Cause they mad because I put blue blood on the spot, right? But he lied though. But he still lied. I wasn't with him. I didn't never say I was with him. Man, please. I never seen that man a day in my life. Man, yeah. What do you say, Lucky? He do that out the blue at times. But anyway, let's move on. All right. If you ain't subscribed to Manager Marty, y'all go ahead and subscribe to my brother. All right. That's my guy right there, Manager Marty. He keep it straight down the middle. All right. Now, Bill Haney, damn, he won't go away, y'all. I don't know why he won't go away. What's up, Rich? What's going on? Richie L, baby, in the building. What's going on? Oh, what's going on, JJ? What's going on with you? Now, Bill Haney, of course. Now, I got to talk about him 3 times, but this is one time. He pretty much is jump on the bandwagon of Terrence Crawford. Now, let me remind you that Devin don't have no fight lined up. Don't worry. I'm going to get you something, Devin, and Earl Spence. Right? Don't worry, I'm going to get you that in a minute. Okay? But Bill is pretty much cheerleading for Terrence Crawford. Now, don't know why, but then again, I do know why. Because, see, his son is irrelevant. What's up, Get Back Game? What's going on, my Chicago brother? What's happening? Derek Gable, what's going on, Doc? How you feel, man? All right? Good to see you. Yeah, so now, Bill Haney, he's trying to be, pretty much seen again. All right? He's trying to, pretty much put his face out there again. Right? But he used that same excuse that he's doing it for Devin. He's doing it for Devin, right? He's working for Devin, right? Because Devin's the man. Devin is the face of boxing. Devin is undisputed. That's what he says he's doing it for. Otis the Great. Oh, it's in the building. What's going on, Otis? What's good, man? All right. Okay. Now, of course, Bill Haney wants Bud to beat Canelo Alvarez. Don't know why, but he does. Maybe they got a personal relationship. I don't know. But I think it's more to it than that. I think he's trying to be seen. And also, let me say this. Devin Haney doesn't have anywhere to go right now. He doesn't have a backing. Okay? He doesn't have a backing. So he can't go to top rank. He definitely don't want to go to PBC. But speaking of PBC, Earl Spence Jr. Oh, yeah. Bill Haney is calling him out. What's going on, Cam Network? All right. Okay, man, make that money, man. Don't let that money make you, baby. KQ here. I'm here. I ain't going nowhere. Y'all can catch a replay, whatever you miss. All right. What's up, Brian King? Foul, cone. All right. What's going on, brother? Now, let me move on back. Now, Earl Spence said, look, y'all NIGGAS, leave me alone. All right? Y'all go somewhere else with that shit. That's what Earl Spence told Bill and Devin. Because Devin and Bill want to fight Earl Spence at a catch weight. Now, I told everybody, what's up, Queen? I told everybody that Devin is big as hell. Like Manager Marty says, snack works. So at first, he's fighting at a catch weight at 143. Now you want to fight at a catch weight with Earl Spence at 152, 151. Earl said, man, if y'all don't leave me alone, I'm not fighting no Devin Haney. Now, I took that and I put it together with him cheering for Bud. I said, what is Bill doing? What is he saying? He's trying to make Devin Haney relevant again. He's trying to make Devin do what I'm doing right now. He's trying to make everybody talk about Devin again because he's irrelevant. He's a soldier without an army. That's what he is. He don't have nowhere to go. He is PTSD shocked. And his game is not going to change. Turkey don't want that Mickey Mouse shit. So where can he go? Who can he fight? So he figured he going to pick on Earl. Because he think, and Earl quote this, that he's damaged goods. That, I could beat Earl Spence, the unified champion at 147. See, so Bill now was trying to call him out. But see, Earl ain't playing no game. See, like I told y'all, Earl is a laid-back type of guy. He's not going to get there and go back and forth with you. You know, and so Bill, you're picking on the wrong guy. Okay? Now, Earl Spence is a fight. We know how he fights. Okay? And like Earl Spence said, people going to be looking at a rude awakening. Because they think I'm damaged. They think this and that. I had an accident and things like that. And they think I'm just broke down. Well, he said, wait till they see the new Earl Spence. Wait till they see me in action. Now, he ain't talking about Devin Haney and Bill or nothing like that. He just saying, watch and see. But Bill, y'all got to be kidding me. Leave that man alone. Devin is not on his level. Devin will never be on his level. I don't care undisputed or not. Earl is what? The body man. He'll put a body punch on Devin so bad, he'll be throwing up and shitting for the next 20 days. And that ain't exaggerating. That is not exaggerating. Because Devin don't like to get hit, nor Shakur Stevenson. Neither one of them. So stop trying to get us, and I guess you succeeded because I'm talking about it. You trying to pretty much get us to talk about your son. Well, I'm sorry. We ain't gonna talk about your son no more. That's it. That's it for me today. All right? After today, I won't talk about your son and him and Earl Spence. That shit ain't happening. But I will talk about your son looking like a dummy, look like a clown. After he said Brian Norman was ass, and then he changed his mind and said, oh, I guess he ain't ass so much now. But you said what? Huh? I don't think you said let's fight. Huh? You didn't say let's fight? Because y'all went all the way to Japan. All the way to Japan. Hoping that he lost. So y'all gonna make a fight with him. And guess what? Y'all flew back on that damn plane with your heads down. Please. Stop trying to make your kids relevant. Why you got Sean out there taking up for his older brother? His older brother. Why? Why? See, this is what I was scared gonna happen. I said this a long time ago when I interviewed Bill. He said the son was playing tennis or whatever. And now I knew that was gonna happen. Now he dragging all his kids so they can take care of his old ass. So he can take care of his old responsibilities. Boy, oh boy, you can't write this. I'm telling you right now, you can't write none of this shit. And Turkey is so bold now. Now, for y'all that missed it, I talked about Turkey. I talked about the setup that he had for Shakur Stevenson and Bud Crawford. Like I said, he want Canelo and Sherrod. He's setting up a fight for them. Why you setting up a fight for them? And him and Bud haven't fought yet? That's because he's in Canelo's corner. He's trying to use reverse psychology on us, but we ain't stupid. And then Shakur Stevenson. All right? Shakur Stevenson, yes, he want to make a fight with Zepeda and who? Andy fucking Cruz. All right? Well, what about Shakur? Well, guess what? The fix is in. The fix is in. And you know what? He ain't got no shame about it. He talking about it on TV anywhere he can. Shit. He said that's my business. He said ain't nobody gonna mess up my business. Those are his words. I quote and unquote. Ain't nobody gonna mess up my business. All right, you heard that, Shakur? You heard that, Terrence? That's his business. No, it's not. It's United States fighters. They are born and bred of America. Remember that. You don't own them. I'm so tired of Turkey. I'm telling you, every time I look at him, I told y'all, I see shit. Every time he talk, I see shit. Every time he move, I see shit. Every time he come out there in the ring, I smell shit. All right? That's what he is. He ain't the face of action. He none of that shit. Let me calm down. Shit. Shit. Man, I'm serious. You know, man. You know, but I hope all this backfire on him. I do. I'm not a big Bud Crawford fan, and probably never will be, but I can't wait for that to backfire on him. Sure. Man, and I'm telling you right now, I can't wait. Oh, I can't wait. Yeah, in fact, Sean Porter had a hip surgery after fighting Earl. Yeah, oh yeah. Now think about Devin. And Earl knows how to cut off the ring. So, I mean, Earl ain't gonna entertain it, but I'm just saying. Because damn it, he get hit by one of Earl Spence punches, baby, watch out. He going down. He going down by a body shot. He ain't getting up right away. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you that. No doubt about it. So, I mean, it is what it is, you know. So, but, you know, Turkey believes he'll have arrived. He believes that him and Dana White is going to conquer the boxing community. Him and Dana White, right? A casual fan and a UFC boss, right? That don't do shit for the UFC. Don't pay them shit, right? That's why they trying to turn and be boxers, half of them. It don't work though, but they try to be. Ain't that right, Conor McGregor? Ain't that right, Ngannou? Huh? Yeah, it don't work. It don't work. They try to be boxers, but they're not boxers. Shit. But they looking for more money. See, that's what they're looking for. And now your face of UFC, what I hear, he retired. So what you gonna do now, Dana? Huh? Because you don't know shit. You about dumb as a box of rock just like Turkey. Shit, y'all in the same boat and you live here. Man, I mean, I get so disappointed. I'm serious. Well, every time I read boxing, I look at it, I mean, I just ain't got no ups or nothing about it, right? I ain't excited about shit. You know? I mean, you know, we looking at boxing now, like we look at goddamn water water Olympics and shit. You know? That's how we're looking at it. Because everybody, you know, got a gimmick. Well, at least Turkey do. Man. And Frank Martin, like he said, Keyshawn got to shut up. Because Keyshawn gonna beat the hell out of him if he don't. I mean, Frank Martin said he gonna beat the hell out of Keyshawn if he don't. He said, listen, Keyshawn opened his mouth too much. Now, I don't know what happened between them. Maybe on Twitter or whatever. I don't be on there like I used to. But they've been going at it lately. So, now, I'm going to run something by you. Okay? What's up, Cool JC26? What's up? Spence needs to entertain the Haney fight and beat the crap out of him. Yeah. Yeah. You know, but you know Devin what he gonna do? Devin gonna run. He gonna run, baby, run. Run, baby, run. Run, baby, run. But of course, it won't be on rehab season card, so he'll be like, ooh, the coast is clear. So, but anyway, that's PBC though. Now, Bill, you sure you want Floyd help? You sure you want Floyd help? He offered it to you. Shit. Now, we've been having a problem with Deontay Davis and, of course, Frank Martin. Now, this is what I believe. And shout out to Fanon. Because we kind of like on the same page. And I like to give people credit, you know. But we've been having problems with waiting on the announcement. Knockout, he been saying they'll make the announcement the next day. Well, I got an inkling feeling that this fight, it's already a done deal, but they waiting to make the announcement because they got Crawford and Canelo out there, and they waiting on the last press conference to be over with. They're waiting on the hoop holler and all that shit to be over with, so they can have all eyes on them. Now, that's what I believe, and that's what Fanon believes. Now, we could be wrong, but normally, PBC does that within like maybe 6 weeks or less. Then they put it out there. But, yes, the fight is still on. I don't know who said it was off, whatever, but they have to. They want to wait until that last press conference. So all eyes and Rain Magazine are on Canelo and Chance Crawford. So that's what I believe. I believe they're going to make that announcement, that rematch announcement, once all that is over with. And then they come up with their announcement. And then they pretty much have the press conferences and all that. Yeah, that's what I believe. Because I don't think it'll be anything else. Because both guys are training. Both guys are working hard in the gym. So, yes, it will be a fight. No doubt about it. What's going on? My man, watch out. What's up? A salute to you, champ. So that's what I see. Now, I could be wrong, but I think I'm right. I think they won't be in the gym working out for nothing. You know, I mean, it is what it is. You know, so yeah. So that's what I think it is. So we just gonna have to wait. And I think they got one more press conference? One more, I think. And then they will make the announcement. Because they're gonna have to go back and train and all that. And things, because the fight is not 2 September. So they got plenty of time to do this and that. So now, I'm open to any other theories, but I think that is pretty much right on the head. So everybody can stop hating. Everybody can stop saying he ain't signed. He ain't signed. Because Lamont Roach I'm gonna sign a contract. And King like, what? Nigga, you signed the contract. What you talking about? So there you go. Now, I don't believe neither one of them. I think it's just bullshit. But that fight will happen. It will happen on the 16th of August, like they said it would. And yes, I think they are waiting on Bud and Canelo get over with all these shenanigans and that. I mean, it haven't been no hype to the press conference. Yeah, Canelo pushed him, but that was all an act. It was an act. Bud Crawford, when you ever seen Bud Crawford get pushed and not swing back? Give me a break. Really? Really? This is what we doing now? Is this really what we doing now? Man. Yeah, the 20 million knockout bonus is crazy. Yeah. They want somebody to walk into a goddamn punch and looking for a knockout and they get knocked out. Let me tell you something. You ain't knocking out Canelo Alvarez. I don't care how much oodles and noodles you ate. You're not knocking him out. He got a chin. He been having that chin for the longest. If Triple G didn't knock him out, ain't nobody knocking that boy out. No. One thing he does have is a chin. The one thing he does have, he had walked into a lot of punches and walked right through them. And kept coming and coming and coming. So Turkey, he got that from Dana White. Okay? That's what it was. It's from Dana White. That's all it was. So basically, what he's saying is, we're gonna do like the UFC. We'll give you a bonus for a knockout of the fight. Best performance. You get 10,000 for that. Man, listen. I am so tired of them trying to flip boxing over and make it like the Guiding Light or All My Children or some goddamn soap opera, right? I get so tired them changing the rules and like it's just like it's law. Like no time in Jerry running. Who the hell are you? Who the hell are you to tell somebody they can't fight the way they've been fighting? Huh? You ain't the only promoter in town. Shit. And sometimes money ain't good money. Shit. Man. But we try to tell them that. They cheese and yeah. Y'all remember Turkey? Turkey had on his white robe and sitting there next to Eddie. And right there, right plain and day, on TV. Well, what it gonna be? Well, what it gonna be? Well, what it gonna be? Right up in his face. I was like, man, look, get back, dude. You invade my space, dude. Get back. Yeah. And Shakur felt like he was trapped. Huh? He felt like he was trapped. Mr. Newark, you know. So he said, yeah, so he shook his hand and Eddie like, yeah, more money for me. Yeah, I just made a match. Yeah. Man, they treated Turkey like he was the prince. Not the king, the prince. And Turkey now is showing them what they fucked up. He's showing them they messed up. Yeah, look how they did Devin. They're not reaching out for Devin. They ain't trying to put Devin on no undercard nowhere. They don't care nothing about Devin. See, Turkey, and I really believe this, that this is my opinion. He saw all he needed to see on May the 2nd. That's why he ain't fucking Devin and Ryan. That remains to be seen. But I think he liked Ryan a little bit, But Canelo, he loved Canelo. That's why they're trying to play that game. I know Turkey young man, but I'm gonna make him very, very sad. No, he ain't sad, nigga. I'm sorry. He ain't mad. He's not mad. He put a bet on your ass, and he gonna win. Come on. I mean, yeah. I wish Bud would come in and do what he need to do and get the win. What's up, JD? What's up, Picasso? Everybody ain't no real. You damn right. You damn right. Anybody ain't no real, ain't your friend. Anybody ain't your partner. Of course. And for you, Chad and Canelo, Turkey, and oh yeah. Mm-hmm. See, Turkey was trying to if this fits up, I got you. Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I knew right off the bat that was gonna happen. I knew right off the bat something is fishy, right? Now, look at Shakur. Shakur heard about the ring, and he was okay with it at first, right? Yeah, he was okay, but he just was putting on, right? But then again, Turkey came back with it, but he kept it hush hush. But see, George Kambosos Sr., he knew all about it, and that's how Shakur found out about it. So they didn't even tell Jay Prince, nobody. So now Shakur, let's see you're gonna go through with the fight. Because you gotta have to change your whole style. You have to change the way you fight. Kid Austin fighting this Saturday. Kid Austin jumps around too. He jumps around hitting his guard and all that shit. He needs to settle his ass down, keep his head off that line before he get knocked off. Cause Farmer, he's a good fighter. He's a great fighter, be an old school fighter. And Schofield, you better be careful. You think you got the easy mark, but you don't. So, but anyway, we can keep going. So now, this is another thing that I want to talk about. Now, Turkey done it again. And please remember, I keep saying this now. He don't have no shame. He's doing this on TV. He's doing this on an interview. Now, Conor Ben, Chris Eubanks, Part 2 is taking place. But he's trying to make a Eubanks a junior and Canelo Alvarez after Shiraz. What the? So, Conor Ben, you about to lose. You about to lose. Yeah. Yeah. Because see, you at 147 anyway. Yeah. Because Chris Eubanks is 160. Always been. Always will be. The fix is in, y'all. The fix is in. It's time to wake up and smell the shit. Because this is all a smoke and mirror thing. You see? It's a money grab. It's a money grab. And Canelo, he sold his people out for a few million. It is what it is. And Terrence, stop lying. Ain't no damn Latin people around you in Omaha, Nebraska. You might have 2 on your block and that's it. Shit. Man, really? Come on. But look, get your money, and it is what it is. Because Turkey's going to end up getting what he deserved too. Because Carmen's a bitch. Carmen's a bitch. And all the fighters that went over there. You remember when Tank said they all took a picture and they all look weird? They act like they sold their soul to the devil and shit. Well, yeah. Yeah. That's what they did. That's what they did. Yes, tell DJ. What's going on, man? Yeah, you're right. You know, so yeah, cause traditionally the Native Americans was down there in Omaha long time ago. So anyway, but still, tell you like I said, you reap what you sow, and he's gonna reap everything he sowed. Cause every money you put in, every dime you paid out, you lost it. You lost it. Now, you think you're taking over boxing? No, And that's why I have so much respect for Al Haney. He could have played that game, just like Oscar did, somewhat like Ring did, somewhat. Because Ring, no, they straddle the fence. Sometimes they lean over this way, and then sometimes they lean over that way, huh? And sometimes they just stay there in the middle. They don't want no parts of it. You see? But see now, Eddie Hearn, he talked to Turkey to use his governor bodies, his sanctuary bodies, I'm sorry, and their rules and regulations, like water, things like that. And also, he paid off the zone because the zone was in the red, thanks to Eddie Hearn. Matchroom was in the red, thanks to Eddie Hearn. And Hearn didn't do shit with American fighters. Yes, Boots moved up. Now, who Boots gonna fight? Eddie. Huh? Eddie. You don't have no answers, Eddie. So, that's why I said, Al Heyman and Turkey, that shit don't work. I heard you the other day talking about in the same interview where he lied and say, hey, Undermaker to pay the fight and Andy Cruz fight. And then he said, but I'm so happy to be working with Al Heyman. Stop lying, Turkey. You're not working with him. He letting you use some of his fighters. Shit. In the same breath, he praising Gervonta Davis. Yeah. He said, Gervonta Davis, I respect him. All right? I respect Gervonta Davis, what he's doing. Right? I respect him that he's loyal to Al Heyman. That shows you that he don't respect shit. He's just saying that because it sounds good, right? It sounds good, but in his mindset, in his mind and brain, he said, that little short motherfucker, man, you know, damn it, I'm going to show him. Because if he did respect it, he would have been blocking the venues for the first fight. Please, don't try that. Fun up. Man, come on now. What, you think we stupid? You think we really that stupid? Come on now. What's up, LJ? What's going on? Man, hit the like button. We got 80 people in here. All right? Yes, sir. Hit the like button for the OG, man. Yes, sir. Al still haven't been all in the camera. No, Al haven't. Al don't do that. That ain't Al cup of tea. Al like to give game. Al like to keep things moving. So, you know, someone asked me, well, how the Charlos, how they still got money and how they still got mansion and still got that DeLorean in the middle of their living room, right? I said, call Al Haymon, give them game. He give them game. Tell them where to put their money at. Tell them what tax shelter to use. Tell them this and that. That's why. And plus, Jamel, he coming off that Canelo win, so hell. Yeah, and he about to buy property in Houston. That suburbs they stay in. You see? But one thing Al Haymon ain't doing, he ain't giving away a lot of money. He make you work for that. What do you think Deontay Davis do? Oh, yeah, you the face of box. Here you go. No, he got to bring money. He got to bring butts in the seats. He got to make that shit happen. He got to get that back end money, baby. Yeah. See, that's what Bill, Haney, and Devin, they ain't got nowhere to go. They could have went to top rank, but they can't make the back end money. Because Devin's not that popular. That's why. So, Turkey, you're not fooling nobody. You don't respect Deontay Davis. You despise him. You despise him. You're a big liar like somebody else I know. See, I like this blue shirt I got on. Oh, that's great. My fault. Wink, wink. Huh? Yeah. Yeah. Huh? Come on. Really? See, nobody want to hear that. Nobody want to talk about that. I respect. No, you don't respect shit, Turkey. If so, you respect how guys fight. You don't respect how they fight. You don't respect shit. You respect whatever you got under that damn robe. Shit. Please. Man. And I never seen so many ass kisses. And I ain't talking about the fighters. I understand. You know, you ain't got no job. That's your job. You're a prize fighter. I get that. All right, get your money. But where's Bernard Hopkins? Where's B-Hop? Where's B-Hop? Watch this. Where's B-Hop at? Huh? Anybody? Anybody see B-Hop? Huh? Nobody? Is he sick? Or he found out Turkey was full of shit. Now, my source is telling me he don't fuck with Turkey. And he ain't gonna fuck with him. That's why you don't see him. That's why he ain't involved. Hello. For everything Golden Boy do, what they got? Rhea season. Huh? Oh, yeah. I'm gonna cook his ass until he leave. I'm gonna cook his ass till he leave. Because what he's doing ain't fair. Ain't right. How the hell you gonna tell somebody how what you want them to do? How somebody go in there and go for the knockout and you gotta set it up. You gotta set traps. Sometimes the knockout ain't even there. So you're gonna force them to try to get it. Huh? Okay, that's a good way to get your shit knocked out of you. Shit. Casual fans going wild. A casual A-Rap fan going wild. That's what it is. Shit. I mean, damn. Really? And Bernard Hopkins is stepping out the way and let him do what he gonna do, whatever, then you know it's something wrong. Huh? Yeah, oh yeah, Anthony. Oh yeah. I know. Him and Oscar like that. You know? What's going on? Money, Brown. What's going on? Man, y'all hit the super chat, man. Y'all hit the cash out. All right? I've been lying for an hour already. All right? Show your love, baby. Show your love on my day off. All right? Because I ain't going to be here Thursday and Friday, y'all. Okay? So, man, show your love. All right? And I appreciate it. But we must keep going. Okay? But like I said, yeah, B-Hop, good guy. I see my man Money Brown in the building. And Money Brown, he know Richard Schaefer. Richard Schaefer, that's that guy. He ran Golden Boy better than Oscar ran it. Then of course, things, happens. And Richard Schaefer left. Then he worked with Pro Bella for a little while. And then he went over there to Floyd Mayweather. But now he's working, doing other things. But he had Golden Boy on point. He had Golden Boy while Oscar was having a cocaine binge or whatever. He had them guys going. He was one of the best Golden Boy had. So, I mean, and just so funny to me that everybody don't see what happens behind the scenes, but that's what happened with Oscar. See, Oscar, when he dropped the ball, like with PBC, with Golden Boy, his own company, Richard Schaefer had to pick up the pieces and put it back together. Humpty Dumpty that fell on the wall. Humpty Dumpty, couldn't do it all. So Richard Schaefer did it. And then, of course, here comes the racism and this and that and Golden Boy. And they all left and went to BBC. So. But anyway, that's how everything fell out. So. But we'll keep on moving, all right? All right? I'm telling you, I'll bring you the truth today, all right? The facts. Not about the facts. Now, we got my guy, Regis Prograis. Regis Prograis says not over until the fat lady sings. Regis Prograis say, listen, I'm not over it. I'm not done yet. I'm not retiring. Now he's back working out. He's back in the camp, his camp, and he's going to be fighting right here in Chicago. Now he has a new trainer and a new team, and he still think he got a lot left. So, I don't know, does he or not? Now he's going to be fighting August the 2nd here in Chicago. So, he want to show everyone that he's not hanging up his gloves yet. He said that he still got a lot left. Now, will we see that same Regis Prograis that fought Devin Haney? Or will we see the same Regis Prograis that fought Josh Taylor in that Super Series series? Which one we going to see? Or we going to see a slow Regis Prograis? Huh? Yeah, Kenneth Sam fight card. Yes, sir. You gonna go close to content? I might go there. I might go see him. Yeah. But anyway, yeah. So he fight on that card. Now, opponent remain to be seen, though. Okay? So they trying to figure out who the opponent gonna be. But still in all, I mean, he's still kind of Kind of young. He's 37, I believe, something like that. 37. He's not old, you know. So I would love to, just to check him out, see what he's bringing. But he's gonna have to start moving his feet and stand on his toes. That's what he's gonna have to start doing. He's flat-footed, and he's gonna have to sit there and box and get off his flat foot and start walking and put some spring in your butt, put some spring in it, He's a southpaw, so put the spring in it, Go downstairs, upstairs, go around that guard, so, but what he's doing now, he's working with younger fighters in the training camp. He's bringing in all the amateurs. He's working with young amateurs on speed, hand speed, foot speed, all the speed. All right? That's what he's doing. All right, what's going on, Dr. Martin? What's going on, brother? You doing all right? All right, good to see you. Okay? So that's what he's working on. So that's what, so hopefully, we might see a good performance out of him. All right? Yeah. Okay, Crucial. Yeah. Yeah, we'll go there. We can go there. Yeah. I don't know where we're going to be at. Probably the stadium or somewhere. So, but we'll find out. Or, not saying, I keep saying the stadium. It's in the United Center now. Okay? United Center. I keep saying the old stadium, like an old man or something. But anyway, yeah, United Center. So, anyway, now, of course, I would like to see him come back. I mean, you still got it. Then let's see it. Now, of course, I think I mentioned this to y'all. Deontay Wilder's coming back. Deontay Wilder wants to show up and show out. He wants to come back. He wants to show everyone that he's not done yet. It's not over to the fat lady scene. Now, I told y'all yesterday, listen, Deontay Wilder, he made a lot of money. He made a lot of money against none other than Tyson Fury, who Tyson Fury said he needs about, $300 million to come back out of retirement. Hey, that's what he said, all right? He said that yesterday. But ain't nobody want you that bad, Tyson Fury. No. No one needs you that bad. But still in all, Deontay Wilder, yes, he fighting in Wichita, Kansas. He fighting on BLK Prime. So we gotta see that. All right. I want to see all the boys come back. I'm here for it. Yeah. I mean, I ain't mad. Come on back. Deontay Wilder or Regis, and hey, show the young people how it's done. I mean, come on, Earl. I mean, come on, Charlos. And then make boxing great again. How about that? Because right now boxing is a little soft. It's a little soft. It's a little touchy, feely, right? And what do you expect from a guy that's wearing a long white robe and shit? You don't know what's under there. You know what I mean? Anyway, but still, yeah, I would like to see that. I would like to see Earl Spence come back at least 2 more times. At least show everybody, hey, I ain't going out like that. When you lost to Terrence Crawford, let everybody know that was a fluke. All right, let everybody know that hey, you wasn't 100%. You wasn't there together. That won't be no lie. That won't be no excuse. That won't be no sore loser shit. He was. He was in a bad way at that time. I mean, come on. Let's keep it real, baby. Man. All right, yes, sir. But anyway, come on, what? What you say, Ed? Yeah, he was in a bad way. He wasn't himself. Come on, you know that. Mark, wait, what's going on, brother? All right, good to see you, bro. All right. Man, how many likes we got, baby? Yes, sir. Let me know how many likes we got. Okay, because I keep fluctuating. All right. First we had 90 people in here, now we down to 70. You know, I mean, okay, so can anybody tell me how many likes we got? Please. Pretty please. I don't feel like going on there and looking myself. Okay, 72 mark, quick. Okay. We should have more than that, but that's all right. All right, we get there. Hopefully. All right. And I can tell you how many super chats we got. One. Okay, one. Cash out. One. All right. Okay, you working hard, baby. All right, I'm working hard. And I'm just working because I'm gonna be absent Thursday and Friday. So that's why I'm working on my day off. I usually take Tuesdays off. But that's okay. You know, it is what it is. Now, of course, Tank and Lamont Roach. Wow. Now, of course, this give fuel for the fight. You know, I checked Kenna on Instagram, the fight at the pavilion. Oh, okay. The UFC. Okay, cool. Man. All right, appreciate that. Man, okay. Man, how much you tickets? They're gonna be at the UIC, baby. Yeah. You're gonna be at the pavilion. Oh yeah. Yeah. West side, west. Mm-hmm. All right, then my daughter was born UIC. Okay. But anyway, let's keep going. What do I do with that thing? But anyway, but yeah. Let's keep going here. Let me see. Now Canelo Alvarez has been shit on Canelo Alvarez. I mean, Terence Crawford been shitting on Canelo Alvarez resume. Now, of course, we know that Terence Crawford fought Earl Spence, but guess what? Terence Crawford didn't mention that. He said, "Man, what you talking about? I fought Victor Postal and somebody else he called off." But we all know that Earl Spence is the best fighter he fought. Now, how it turned out, it's a different story. But Canelo is pretty much showing him that you ain't built like this. You haven't done anything. You haven't fought anyone. He said he fought nobody but champions. Now, of course, Terence, he looked and they went back and forth. And he said, listen, you might be 41 and old of nobodies. Nobody's. I'm like, whoa, man. And then, right, he said Ricky Burns. Right. He said Ricky Burns. He fought Ricky Burns. Right. There you go. Right. He said he fought Ricky Burns. Now, that was a good win for Terence Crawford. It was. Because Terence Crawford went over there and fought Ricky Burns and took his shit. You know. Same way Earl Spence went over there and took Cal Brooks shit. The IBF. So now, you know, it seems like it's heating up, but it's not. It's not. I can see the play. In it. And you know, Turkey, he doing the play too. Cause if so, like I told y'all earlier, you will be scared of a fight for Canelo Alvarez and Sherrod. If you was on Turkey's, Terence Crawford's side. It's called reverse psychology on y'all asses. That's what he's doing. That's exactly what he's doing. Yes, sir. All right, because said, Bud can name any elite champions. Well, you know, see one thing about Bud, he was with Top Rank, and Top Rank, they pretty much was picking and choosing for him, and you know, Bud couldn't pick and choose his own fighters and things like that. Now he can, but not before. Yeah, I got Instagram. I'm on Instagram. Yeah. Singing OG. KQKC. Yeah. I put you part of my group that sent out my notifications when I'm going live. You know, I send them out on Instagram, on my regular page, and Twitter. Yeah. So, all right. So, but anyway, yeah. So, but so Canelo pretty much, basically was shitting on, Terrence Crawford resume. Now, Canelo, yes, he did a great job, but he fought a lot of smaller fighters, in my opinion. Now, the fight that nobody's talking about, but everybody wants it. Turkey ain't talking about it. Because maybe he might have mentioned it to Canelo, but Canelo probably said, no, not him, not him. And we're talking about David Benavidez. That's what I'm talking about. You know? Yeah. Yeah, right there, single G. Yeah, I'm tweaking too. It's right on the screen there. You got me crazy, damn it. And yeah, D-Ray. He fought Porter too. Porter is a lead fighter. You know? No, I mean, Bud just had to think about it for a while. That's all. So, because Porter, Porter was kind of come forward type football type fighter, pressure fighter. But he still was a good fighter. Him and Earl beat him. So, yeah. But now, for those that just came in again, this is why we got to hold up, okay? On it, this is what I think the hold up is with with Tank and Lamont Roach, okay? This is what I believe is the hold up, and it might be, because they're waiting on to last press conference. They're waiting on all the hoop hop stop with Canelo and Bud, and then they make the announcement. That's what I believe. Now, because it's two fights. It's two fights that are going to dominate the sport of boxing this year. And that is Tank Davis versus Lamont Roach, part 2, rematch. And also Canelo Alvarez and Bud Crawford. No matter how you look at it, money grab or not, they still will be talking about that fight. They still will be talking about the rematch with Lamont Roach. So those are the two that's going to stand out this year. Unless we have another fight where Tank might fight, let's say, Keyshawn or Shakur or something like that, which probably won't happen because he's not going to fight all these guys, so that's what we're going to see. So those are the two that I think is the biggest fight coming of this year. So, but anyway, we keep it moving. We keep it moving, baby. Y'all know how KQ do it. All right. Now, I drop the link in a minute. Somebody want to get up, and get on up, y'all. Yeah. Now, of course, when Trick was in that ring interview, the ring interview that he had, that I was telling you all about, he really don't care now, right? He knows what the United States wants. He knows what the fighter wants, and that's that bag. He knows what he want to pay the fighters or don't want to pay him, and he knows what the fighters make, and he knows how difficult it is to make fights over here in the United States. But when you got money, you can snap your fingers and you can make it happen. And now he's more comfortable now of saying what he is or not going to do, or not that you do. He would say it right there on, I don't know, that Ring magazine, TV or whatever, but an interview with Ring. So that's what it is. So, but still in all, he's bold. He's bold and he don't care. That's what it is. That's the bottom line. So, but anyway, now, I told you about Devin Haney. Okay? I told you about Devin Haney wanting to fight Earl Spence. Earl Spence said, man, y'all better go head on with that, because he don't like to go back and forth. He don't want no parts of that back and forth cause he knows that it's all for nothing. He knows that if we do want to fight, they're not going to show up. They're going to back out because they're not stupid. But they also choose who they're going to troll. Because Bill is not going to fight and put his son in there to lose. So what's going to happen is what I said going to happen. I said this a long time ago. They were going to start fighting guys in the top 20, the top 10, the top 15. That's what he's going to be doing. He's not going to fight the top guys at 147, which is who? Brian Norman Jr., the one you said was ass. But then again, you changed your mind when he knocked out Janetsky, whatever. So yeah, that's basically what you doing. So, but anyway, here, let me drop this link real quick while I got time. Yeah, okay, yeah, I got 30 minutes. Okay, I got 30 minutes. Because Canelo been in the ring with ran down fighting. Well, yeah, I mean, I won't say they run down because you can't say the nigga is run down or Haney is run down, and you can't say that. But he did drop dirty though. He did drop dirty, okay, and he did drop dirty in that B sample too. That's what he did, okay. So here, let me drop that link, okay. So you come on up, y'all. All right. And don't forget to hit the like button. Hey, what's up, Malik? Taylor. All right. Yes, sir. What's good, bro? All right. What's good? All right. I spent well in Devin and Bill Haney and Kid. Yeah. I mean, stop calling people out if you're not gonna fight them. That just I don't know, man. That just rubbed me the wrong way. How underscore solo? Yeah, spin with Ian, Devin, and Bill. Yeah. Of course. So, but anyway, they're gonna link it, so I want to come up and chop it up with KQ for a minute, baby. All right. But yeah, that's how I feel. So now I don't know why these guys, okay, granddaddies, just won't tell the truth. Why they just won't tell the truth? And just say, hey, this is what it is. Man. See, that's why I take Tuesdays off, because I don't know where everybody be at on Tuesdays, right? Because people be like working or whatever. So anyway, but maybe everybody didn't know I was going to be on today. So I don't know. But anyway, there's a lot of people missing today, I see. But anyway, but still, hey, the show must go on, baby. All right? The show must go on. Don't say I didn't give it to you, all right? Don't say I didn't give it to you on my day off. Like the boss after dark, all right? I got to make it up to y'all. All right, because I had that blackout. So I make it up for y'all. All right, because that's who I am. That's what I do, baby. All right, yes, sir. So, all right, yeah. So, anyway, there go to the link right there. Now, let's get back to this Brian Norman. Brian Norman Jr. would have a devastating knockout. But please, y'all stop saying that he's running from Boots is running from Brian Norman. It's for some reason. I just can't get nothing out of these people's heads. What they got in their heads, they stick with it. We talking about Devin Haney fans too. I mean, BFTV, he really think this guy is a damn good fighter. Yeah, he got a good jab, and that's about it. And he got good feet, because he ran for 12 rounds. So that means he got good spring and good shape. And he good, with his feet. But now his hands. See, he throwing that jab on the back foot. And then I think he'll be okay. That's how I think. But we'll see. Now, hold on. We got to fight Saturday. We got to talk about that. We got to talk about this fight Saturday. All right, yes, sir. What's going on? Richie L. Oh, and chat. Oh, Oh, shook it now. Yes, sir, Richie L. He said, for working on your day off. Man, I appreciate that, brother. Oh, yes. But, got to make it up to y'all. Like I say, I miss the fight call, so I'm going to make it up to y'all. All right. Yes, sir, we got my man, DJ O Black Sean. What's going on, man? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. Okay. Yeah, here. Okay, there you go. All right, what's going on, man? Hey.
Man, on my little truck route, need to be just trying to get my bank account back on zero so I can be back in my studio, but I gotta do what I gotta do until then. Yeah, but I just wanted to put my 2 cents in on the whole fight game right now. Like right now, like you said, it's kind of lackluster. Than you need the Charlos and Earl Spence, and you need those dogs to get back in it. Because right now, I mean, only person really hanging on right now is Tank and Bud. You know what I'm saying? I'm the only one that really holding on. That's just gonna give you a good old dog fight. I think Bud Crawford, his best bet is to while he in his training, I think he need to train on some Floyd Mayweather stuff as far as running 9 miles a day, because he got to be lateral. Forget what Turkey saying as far as he don't want nobody to be. He ain't gonna be able to stand, because we seen Bud get touched up by a bull. A whole lot of I ain't even got to go through the line. We seen him get, get hit. You know what I'm saying? And when he get hit, he try to be moxie and fight back, but he can't stand up in there with them boys up there. Canelo Alvarez and David Benavidez. Now he can't stand. He got to be lateral, man. You know what I'm saying? He got to be agile. He got to really be able to get on his switch hitting game. You know what I'm saying? If not, then Canelo Alvarez gonna go to town on him. And then my other little thing I wanted to put 2 cents I wanted to put in on it is Devin Haney, man, need to cut it. He need to cut his junk out, man, cause he did the same thing at 135. Kept on calling out Tank, trying, you know what I'm saying, chasing that clout and stuff like that. One of these top 5 fighters gonna call his card. Like Ryan Garcia called him, you know what I'm saying? Even though he could have pulled out, who just pulled out? Somebody it was a fight, just Keyshawn Davis versus
Del Santo.
Del Santo, because of the weight thing. He could have did that, you know what I'm saying, because it was in his right to. But he tried to be so brave and felt like he could, you know what I'm saying, he can stand in the pocket, which he never did ever. You know what I'm saying? Even when Joel Linares caught him, he tried to stand in the pocket and got his jaw jacked. You know what I'm saying? And had to hold on for dear life for the next 2 rounds till he got his balance back. The only difference with Ryan wasn't gonna let him get his balance back. You know what I'm saying? He kept clocking and knocking him down. But he up there with them boys at 147. Tank did what he did to Mario Barrios at 140. Mario Barrios knew that he, what you've been saying for the past few weeks, as far as these boys been weight draining themselves, shrinking themselves down. They shrinking them, trying not to fight the big guy. Mario Barrios shrunk himself down, felt like he can go up against Tank and got whooped on. So he had to go up to where he was a more comfortable weight at 147. Devin Haney, on the other hand, trying to go up there. Mario Barrios was clocking. You know what I'm saying? Then you talking about Manny Pacquiao coming back. Manny Pacquiao will whoop on Devin Haney. You could be sitting there calling wolf. You know what I'm saying? And thinking none of these boys won't call you, pull your card. Shit. What? And I think of I think of Brian Norman Jr. just because he want his name to start to shine a little bit, will pull Devin Haney card and tell Bill Haney, let's put that fight on. You know what I'm saying? Like Brian Norman Jr. may not fight Jerron Ennis because Jerron Ennis is moving up to 154, but he will fight Devin Haney. He will fight Teofimo Lopez. They can't keep, them boys can't come up there playing around like they was doing at 135. The reason why I feel like they was able to play around at 135 like that, because they already knew Tank Davis had Tank Davis team from Floyd Mayweather to Leonard Ellerbe, they already had they already had him lined up to who he was gonna fight. So they was able to sit there and act like they wanted to fight against Tank, all the way to Lomachenko. And when Lomachenko had a Tank, when it was his time to fight Tank, that boy Holler retired. You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't want to see that. They ain't want to see that face that fight for real. Now I salute the Lamont Roach, which he needs to not be sitting there smoking and drinking and stuff. He need to get on his. He need to get on his job and take Tank more serious than that darn draw. It was just a draw, which we all know Tank fight way better than that. And I don't know if it was friendship or respect or whatever, but he kind of held back a little bit on that. You know what I'm saying, on that fight. So this time around, we know Tank, he already disrespecting the man and his family. So when Tank started being disrespectful, he gonna come in that fight with a whole nother type of meanness about himself. And then my last point, for Shakur Stevenson, he just need to find something safe to do, man. He just need to find something safe to do. He need to get figure out what he gonna do with it. I don't know, man. I don't know. I like the kid. Like I kind of like his style. I'm on the fence with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the fence with it. Like, I think he too old to be still jumping back 2-3 steps. You know what I'm saying? On fighters that he know that he got more skills than. Like, why you jumping all the way out of range when you only got to do is just step back a couple of times and then and put your flavor down. So I don't know, man. I don't know what's up with dude, but and the rest of them, I ain't got that. I ain't got no prejudice bone in my body with them, so I ain't gonna say nothing messed up about the Mexican fighter. But the only Latin fighter that I'm really liking right now that has grown on me professionally is Rolly. A few years ago I was like, man, this boy crazy as hell. He shouldn't even be boxing. He started late like Deontay Wilder. He just hopping in the ring to make some money. But he done growed on me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Teofimo Lopez, I don't know what.
Yeah, I used to call him legal retarded. Yeah, I said I used to call him legal retarded, right? And but now, he's talking with sense, and he, he's just speaking facts, So I mean, he's a champion, he's doing pretty good, So go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, man. But like Teofimo Lopez, he with all his little racist talking stuff, with all his little monkey stuff, like them big boys gonna call him out. Ryan, Jerron Ennis and Brian Norman gonna get on his head too, cause he don't move up in that weight where your favorite boy, fighter Jermell Charlo, you up there with them big boys now. They gonna beat you up. You know what I'm saying? And everybody ain't gonna be cool like Terrence Crawford when Terrence Crawford saw you and he was like, "Oh, you only doing it for a promotion." Them boys play for they fight for real. They gonna slap the shit out you in the hallway and inside the ring.
Color like to fight on the inside, on the outside, don't they? Yeah, they love to fight on them in the stadium, don't they? Man,
man. He ain't gonna keep on being able to play that card all the time. Oh, it's just for promotion. Cause some of us on the darker side, we don't play that for kicks and giggles. You want to make jokes at us for kicks and giggles because it'll help you get a fight, it'll help you make a little more money or whatever. Some of us don't play that. You know what I'm saying? Some of us take those kind of jokes like a real serious. You know what I'm saying? Like my parents say, if somebody say something messed up to you, believe them the first time.
Yeah.
You ain't got they ain't got to keep on saying that messed up to you, believe them the first time. But KQ, man, appreciate you for letting me up. I ain't gonna hold you, man. That was just my couple of little cents that I feel like, I know somebody else probably hop up here and add on to, but that was just my few little cents I want to add on to this boxing game. But I totally agree with you. a lot of those dogs, you know, that from 135 all the way to heavyweight need to come out of retirement and show these young boys what it is, because they ain't too old. You know what I'm saying? Show these young boys what it mean to be to really put down what a fight look like. You know?
Yeah, exactly. That's what we need to bring back, man. You know, and like you were saying about the lateral movement, you know, you can go, you don't have to go back. Well, you go side to side. You know, it depends on your game plan. You know, so. But yeah, man, I appreciate you coming up, though. I really do. All right. So, with that, that's all you have. Black John. That's all you got. What's up?
Yeah, that's all I got for right now. But I'll stick around for a moment.
Okay. What's up, D-Ray?
What's happening, KQ?
Hey, man, what's
Charm
going on?
was up here cooking.
Huh?
I said Charm was up here cooking.
Oh yeah. He was, wasn't he? Yes, sir.
Yeah. Hey, KQ, and that's what we love about your platform, bro. When you get to open it up and let give the fans a voice, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've always loved that, I don't care if you agree with me. Most of the times I want you not to agree with me so we can have good boxing banter,
Yeah. Oh yeah, most definitely, man. Yes, sir. What's going on? What's on your mind, man?
Well, man, I just wanted to say this thing about what Canelo talking about. Bud ain't fought no elite fighter or nothing like that, right? I think, bro, whenever you say that to me, that showed me that you're looking for something. You know what I'm saying? You don't automatically see that you trying to put some doubt in Bud's head. You know what I'm saying? Because you have doubt in your own head, I believe. So I just think, bro, whenever you start talking about somebody other than the fighter that you're fighting, because Canelo ain't got to worry about Ricky Burns. He ain't got to worry about Victor Postile. He got to worry about Terrence Crawford, bro. So, hey, I say, man, go tear the whole resume up if you want to. It don't matter on September 13th, And the other thing I'll say is, in my opinion, the one elite fighter that they both fought, Amir Khan, he picked Bud, bro. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. If Bud, like Charm was saying, if Bud, get a chance to do his lateral movement, what he gonna do? He's not gonna stand in front of Canelo like that, because Canelo might want him to do that, but still, if Canelo flat-footed. All right, he walk you down, and he got a great chin, but he doesn't have great feet, and so Bud does. And Bud switched from southpaw to orthodox, and that might confuse Canelo. Now he's saying every style. Don't get me wrong. He's been fighting over 70-something fights, so he's seen all kind of styles. But and Bud can pretty much go side to side. And now I don't know about the ring size and nothing like that in this fight. But still, if he can go side to side and keep moving, and stay off the ropes, I think he can win and beat Canelo. You know what I think?
Hey, real quick, I just want to know, bro, when was the last time Canelo fought a southpaw?
That's a good question. And you know what? Let me see. Wow. I can't remember. Atlanta Laura. I know he fought him, but that was years ago. But who hadn't fought him? So, man, I don't know. That's a good question. Who was a southpaw in there from? Was he from the UK? That he fought down there in Mexico. No, Ryder wasn't on southpaw. Shoot, I don't know, man.
Right. See, and that's the thing, right? Is I don't think that he's fought an elite southpaw. Let's put it like that. Use Canelo words, right? So I just think, bro, that it's gonna be a little bit different, than the. But hey, I love seeing them guys get everywhere and promote. What'd you say, KQ?
No, they're saying Danny Jacobson is in the chat, but Danny Jacobs not a southpaw. No, he wasn't a southpaw. Danny Jacobs, yeah. You remember Danny Jacobs from New York? Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
That was the Miracle Man, right?
Right, exactly.
Yeah, salute to him, bro. And see, and I wanted to say this, man, before I pop off real quick. I kind of like the way that Mayweather and Ward did it. You know what I'm saying? That they got out, that they retired from boxing before boxing retired them. You know, so I definitely think that there's a place for some of these guys. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, man, you know, I think that when they get to this stage, some of them. Right, it's up to us to try to protect them from them own selves, you know, because we know, bro, that they gladiators. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what the record is. That's why, you know, when they say, "Oh, he's a bum," I said, "Man, hey, he got a box rec." You know what I'm saying? That's more than what I got. So, you know, I can't say that he ain't good at his job when I ain't even got that job. You know what I'm saying? But so you know, but I do think that it's great for Wilder to get an opportunity and Regis get an opportunity to, you know, go outside of their region and you know, let some of their fans see them again, bro. Headline some fights. I love it, man, and I just say, man, let's celebrate them and celebrate the sport, bro, because you know that's the thing that we're getting to realize at this moment, right? Is that now it's about to be a moment when all of our favorite fighters are retiring, you know, and it's going to turn over to a whole new group, you know, the under 25s and the under 30s, you know. But so I thank you though, man, and just keep cooking, bro. Everybody subscribe, like, and share, and we just gonna build this fight up, KQ, because hey, it's gonna be a September to remember. I'm gonna ask them, do you remember?
All right, man. I appreciate that. All right. Okay. Okay. That's all you got, DJ? DJ, that's all you got, man? DJ Charm. Okay. I guess he's gone. I guess he's gone. All right. So now, what's up, Night Rider? What's going on? All right. All right. Good to see you, man. What's going on? And like I say, don't forget to hit the like button. But that's a good question. That's a good question. I'm trying to think now. Who did he fight in the southpaw stance? Canelo. Who's the last person he fought in the southpaw stance? That's a good question. You know? But still in all, I might go to that Regis fight. It's gonna be here in the the pavilion, the University of Illinois pavilion there, and he's gonna be fighting on the Kenneth Sims card. I like Kenneth Sims. That's gonna be a good fight, you know. So I'd like to see that, you know. So I might go there and fight, you know. So, but you know, Chicago had a few good fighters, but not very many. We're not really we're a basketball town. A lot of guys from the NBA came from Chicago, but that's about it. And rappers, you know. But anyway, but yeah, but still, what's up, Boxing Guru? Ryder was okay. Ryder was the last southpaw, but he ain't no Bud. Okay, John Ryder. Okay, I was right then. Okay, that's who he fought in Mexico. Okay, John Ryder. Okay, he was the last southpaw. Okay, but yeah, he's no Bud. No, that's what I was saying. That's what I was trying to tell everybody. You got a different type of southpaws, right? Like a Manny Pacquiao is not a Terrence Crawford southpaw. You know, Manny Pacquiao, you know, he just come in there and just shoot to left hand crazy, you know. But Bud will switch on you, you know, because he's not a natural southpaw, you know, but he switches, you know. So it depends on the moment, which I expect he does this with Canelo Alvarez. And now Canelo fought John Ryder, but like you say, he's not the same as a Bud Crawford, you know. So, but then again, that southpaw, he threw the orthodox straight right harder than a southpaw. So we'll see. But like I said, Canelo got a chin, so it's gonna be hard to get him out, that chin. So get him out of there. So we ain't gonna be no bonus. It's not gonna be no bonus in that fight. So you got that $20 or how much the bonus? Well, the bonus is the knockout bonus, whatever, Dana White bullshit. All right. No, that ain't gonna happen. And plus, they get paid good money anyway. So why go for the knockout? Make it exciting, yes. Boxing's supposed to be entertainment, right? But it also is a combat sport. We don't need Turkey entertainment. We don't need cars and bikes and vacations and shit like that. We don't need none of that. All we need is a good fight, engaging fight. That's what I like. Yes, standing there going toe to toe. That's fine. That's good. That's good and dandy. But also, I like to see a little movement change, angles, and bam, bam. Cause I'm gonna tell you that Lamont Roach fight and Tank fight, that was a good fight. I like the way both guys was moving. Both guys were throwing. Both guys was like, man, bam, bam. And Lamont Roach was on point with the counter punching. Man, as soon as Tank throw one, he come back with one. Man. So that ain't gonna be a good fight. That's why I say those two fights I'm looking forward to seeing. I'm talking about Deontay Davis and Lamont Roach and Canelo Alvarez and of course Bud Crawford. All right, because I believe now I know it's a money grab, but I believe they're gonna get serious in there. I really do. Egos is gonna take control. Ego's gonna take control. That's what I believe. No doubt about it. So watch what happens. All right. So you still got time to hit the like button. You still got time to hit the cash out. Super chat, whatever. All right. But still, in all, it's gonna be a great fight. But let's talk about this fight real fast. Okay, we got a fight coming up Saturday. All right, and this is Kid Austin. All right, Daddy's little boy. All right, Daddy's little joker. Right, Daddy's little homie. Right, well he's fighting Tevin Farmer. All right, now Tevin Farmer. Now he's one of them old guards, baby, that D-Ray was talking about. He one of them old guards that D-Ray was talking about, and he still can fight. He still can fight. I really believe he won that last fight, but he's a southpaw. I want to see how Kid Austin handled that southpaw. Because Tevin Farmer, he's a damn good counter puncher with a southpaw. So man, see how. Because Kid Austin, he has a habit of jumping here and there, and I would love to see how he handle this. Now, of course, I would not like to see his dad in there. His dad don't have great instructions. His dad really is not a trainer. He's a dad. That's what he is. Some of these dads or granddaddies, got to sit down and let the real trainers take over. Because, his son has been winning on his pure talent. Not what you saying, not what your game plan or nothing like that. You ain't got a game plan, your mama, Schofield. No, you don't. You just telling, you just repeating what other people say. They're like some of these content creators, right? They're just repeating what other people say. That's all. So the same way with Mama Schofield. That's all he doing. Repeating what everybody else said, goddamn. Hell no. Hell to no. God damn it. Slow down, gather. What's going on, man? Man, KQKC home used to say, get him drunk, then mug him. That's what Bud planned to do. Man. Well, hey, Bud, he want to be on his toes. He gonna have to box him. He gonna have to box him. Now, don't get me wrong, all right? I ain't clickbaiting or nothing like that. like some people do. All right, remain to be seen. Okay, but one thing I will say: don't blink, because these guys, Terence Crawford, 2-time undisputed, Canelo Alvarez, 2-time undisputed, the best fighting the best. Somebody gonna have an attitude. Somebody gonna slap somebody with something hard. Somebody gonna go in there and try to take their head off. I really believe that, because Canelo won't be denied. He'll tell you that right now. He is not gonna be denied, especially from somebody coming up from 154. Oh hell no. Oh hell to the no. So Bud Crawford believe that, hey, I am the best. I'm gonna show y'all I'm the best. Y'all gonna laugh all you want to. Y'all can say what you want. But I'm going up there and I'm not taking no tune up. I'm going up there and I'm gonna fight. So something might happen. Now, I don't think a knockout is gonna happen, at least not on Crawford part. Canelo part, unless he giving it to Crawford. Now, but we're gonna see. Because y'all know how Canelo fights sometimes, right? He aimed for that what? That jab arm, right? He aimed for that jab arm. Well, when you fight in a southpaw stance and orthodox stance, you're going to have to hit both of them arms. That's all I got for y'all today, y'all. All right? I appreciate y'all coming in today. All right? On my day off. All right? I really appreciate that. All right? And I will be back tomorrow. All right? Then tomorrow will be my last day. All right, until I see y'all Saturday night. Okay, so I will be here tomorrow, same time, same goddamn place. All right, and I appreciate everybody coming in. All right, thank y'all. All right, but do this and do this favor for KQKC. Keep your head on the swivel, baby. All right, always look front, left, and center. All right, okay. If that bush is moving outside, don't go out there. All right, just wait until that bush stop moving, okay? And then you can move, all right? But keep your head on the swivel, all right? What's going on, Cassandra? What's going on, love? What's going on, Queen? And that's right, D-Ray. Hey, we can bring back, let's bring back Keith Thurman too. Put him back on top, all right? That's what we need. We need the old guards back, baby. All right, they was the exciting ones. All right, now we ain't got no exciting fighters but Tank, you know? I mean, come on. Let's bring them back. All right, let's bring them back. You know, for real. But with that, that's all I got for y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed this last 2 hours. All right, and I appreciate everybody. If you haven't hit the like button, go ahead and hit it on the way out. All right, man. And I appreciate make sure I want to appreciate my man Richie L for sending a super chat. All right. And I appreciate my man Lucky McKenna for sending a $2 super chat. All right. I appreciate both of y'all. All right. No cash out today, but that's okay. All right. But that's all I got for y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow. And man, keep your head on the swivel, baby. Because you know what? I'm going to keep on. I keep on living it up. Oh!
This song is dedicated to all those ballers out there and all those hustlers and just people out there just getting their money on, you know what I'm saying? To all of you haters, just remember this. I'm living it up, y'all.
In my lifetime, haters tried to put me down, telling me things I couldn't do and goals I won't achieve. Even my best friends used to tell me that I...
You know what? No, I was just reading that Low Down Gathering. You said, what if Bud did Canelo like Floyd did Gotti? Well, see, that's a possibility. But keep this in mind. Canelo is slowing down. That's why it's a possibility. He's not the fighter he used to be. Now, he's still young, but he got a lot of miles on that bike. He got a lot of miles on that bike. And that's going to make the difference. If he does. But then again, you have to think about it. Floyd ain't Gotti. They want 168. Crawford's gonna be bigger. Crawford's gonna be slower. So now, will he be faster than Canelo? Yes, but still, he's still gonna be heavier. Now, if I was Crawford, I wouldn't come in at 168. I would come in pretty much around 165, 166, something like that. You know, over the, you know, to the weight, you know. Sorry about that. All right, so with that, that's all I got. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace and love. Oh.
This song is dedicated to all those ballers out there and all those hustlers and just people out there just getting their money on, you know what I'm saying? To all of you haters, just remember this. I'm living it up, y'all.